Hello everybody, it's the Right Lane Cowboy out here with another milepost musing. I'm on a 34 in Tucson, Arizona again. It's a pretty cool little town, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm at the Triple T truck stop. I think it stands for Tucson Truck Terminal, I believe is what it stands for. Anyway, sorry I had to think about that for a second. Gonna make myself a cup of coffee out here. But anyways, I was in there getting a cup of coffee because they have really good coffee here. And got to chit-chatting with a fella, brand new in driving. You know, he hasn't been doing it for very long. I think he's only got, what did he tell me? Something like 20 or 30,000. No, 200 or 300,000 miles under his belt. You know, just a few years. Ain't been doing it very long. But he doesn't eat in his truck. And he goes into the truck stops and he gets a meal. And I heard him kind of groan, and he said, yeah, good grief, man, it's $25 to eat at a truck. Well, he got a lot of food, so it's going to be a little bit of money. And I said, you know, there's always the option of eating on your truck. Oh, there's my coffee water. And I'll tell you about that in a minute. Check this out. My good buddy Lino, he got me this this little thing. This comes off. That's a filter. Goes in there and then sets right on top of your cup. Put the coffee in there and pour it in there. It's just, I don't know, just a coffee filter, I guess, you know. And when I'm in a pinch and I want coffee and there ain't no restaurant around, well, hell, I just make me some. You know something? When you put that in there and turn it on, it gets hot. Good grief, that was hot. What a dummy I can be sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to use some of this, where did I put it? I found it. There it is. See this flag behind me? I rescued that flag. I saw it come off a truck, I think about a year ago now. Come off the back. A lot of guys put flags on the back of their truck so they're waving down, going down the road, and nobody's going to pull them over and say, you know, it's illegal, but it is. You can't have stuff off the back of your trailer. It's a distraction to other drivers, they say. So I rescued it and I put it up in my truck. It was just, it fell on the road. I couldn't catch the guy, wouldn't answer his CV, probably because he didn't know how to use it or didn't turn it on or whatever. But I rescued it and there she is. So anyway, he gives me this coffee filter and he says, here, you know, this is what you do with it. And I tried it out a few times. It works really, really good. I just put my coffee in there. Just enough for 1 cup. And then slowly pour it over. So anyway, this guy in the restaurant, he's like, how do you eat on the truck? And I'm not the greatest at it. I mean, I could do a lot better. My wife is, God bless her, man. She is the greatest thing that ever came into my life. I know that. She's gorgeous, first of all. Y'all saw her in the video. She makes beautiful kids. We raised 7 together, and all 7 are hers, and the later 4 are hers and mine. And I consider all 7 mine. So this cup, here's the second oldest daughter. She made me this. This is kind of cool, huh? So I don't know how she does it. It's an acrylic. It's hard. It doesn't peel. It doesn't scratch or anything. It's really, really tough. Anyway, she got this mug and she made this for me all the way through. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Absolutely love it. She's so beautiful. My daughter is. I mean, that's beautiful too, but all of my kids are gorgeous. I just love them to death. But anyway, this guy was talking to me about how do you eat on a truck? What do you do? How do you cook on a truck? A microwave? Big deal. So microwave. Well, number one, yesterday or today? Good grief, I can't remember now. It all runs together. Anyway, my wife and I are talking, over text, and she's sending me all of this stuff that I could do on the truck. And I already cook on the truck. I use my George Foreman. Check this out. I got that's the George Foreman. It's the panini maker kind of thing. I got the what's that called? Toaster oven. It goes all the way up to 450, broil and toast. Then I got this. This here is the Ming cooker. M-I-N-G, not M-E-A-N. Ming cooker. And it's a, let's see. Yeah, 6 cup. 6 cups max. So what is that? A quart and a half? And that just goes in. You got all the different, you know, all the different controls on here. It's 110 volt. This truck that I have, that I'm driving, I don't have it. I don't own it. Anyway, this truck has plugs everywhere. Every cubby has a big plug in it, and I got some down underneath, and I think it's got like a 3,000 or 3,500 watt, or maybe bigger than that, inverter on it. So, you know, I can run all this stuff. Of course, I got the microwave too. Y'all see the microwave. So anyway, she sends me this thing that says microwave meatloaf. I love meatloaf. That's the greatest food on earth, you know, and one of them anyway. And then she sends me another one, couple other ones. You know, you got I can't think of the site, and I'll have to find it and put it down there in the description, and so y'all can see it. But there's so many different things you can do. And there's another thing that my wife told me about is a oh my gosh, what is that called? It's a little pot that you can make casseroles and stuff in, that I could put on the truck too. So yeah, there's all kinds of different ways you can eat on the truck. There's all kinds of different meals you can make. One of the things that she told me about to get on the truck, peanut butter. The Skippy Creamy is 7 grams of protein per serving, and a serving is a tablespoon. So, or maybe 2. What is it? A serving size, 2 tablespoons. Well, heck, I can gobble down 2 tablespoons of peanut butter quick, fast, and in a hurry if I'm in a pinch, you know. And let's see, got to get my water out. I want my coffee. So anyway, yeah, she got me that. She told me, she goes, you got to have that. That's a must. I almost started dumping this. In there without the cup. That would have been great on video, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh. I do things like that. You know, at the house, I have been known to put the cup in the coffee maker, because we got single cup coffee makers at the house. And I can't think of what it's called. Nescafe, I think it is. And I've been known to put the cup in there, click, hit the button, or no, forget to put the cup in there, set it on the side, hit the button and walk away. I come back to a cup's worth of coffee all over the countertop. So every time now I put the coffee cup in there, I hit the button, I go over there and forget, did I put the coffee cup in there? And I go running back to it. It's actually quite hilarious. So anyway, what was I saying? I get so sidetracked, you know, squirrel it all the time. Anyway, yeah, there's all kinds of these different things you could do, and I really wish I could remember that one site that she sent me to, that has casseroles and mac and cheese type of stuff, and there's some grilled chicken. There's one recipe you could do cordon bleu in the toaster oven, and I think it's like a 5 or 6 minute fix. It's quick and easy, and I haven't been doing it in the last few years because it seems to me like it takes too long, you know. And with this new job I got now, I got all the time in the world. I'm on a 34-hour reset that's going to take closer to 40 hours to complete until I'm loaded. So I stop Friday night, okay, and I won't go back to work. I'll load tomorrow, which is Sunday. Today's Saturday. So I stop Friday night. I got Saturday off. I got Sunday, half a Sunday off, and then I meet up with the guy right over here in the parking lot, and we go ahead and load, and then I'll repark. I'll just come back over here, and only take about an hour. Come back over here, park, and I won't go back to work until 8 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning. So it's a very, very efficient, very easy way. That's gonna drip, but oh well, I'll clean it up. It's a very efficient, very easy way to feed yourself on the truck. What am I trying to say? All of this stuff that I'm talking about, and shopping right. I felt like I was talking to my mom. My wife goes, "You need to learn how to shop right." God, that is so stupid looking, isn't it? You need to learn how to shop right. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, you know. I wasn't. She told me straight up. She goes, I can't go shopping with you because the stuff you put in the cart just makes me cringe. And now looking back on it, well, shoot, it makes me cringe too, you know. It's knowing how to shop and what to get is vital to survival out here on the road. You can't just go in there and get, uh, canned soups and all that. I love soup, but use the implements that you have, or get the implements on a truck if you don't have them, and use them to make your own homemade soup. Get the spices, have a pantry. I got this cupboard up here behind the flag here. I got this cupboard up here. It's going to become my pantry. It's going to have all my spices in it. It's going to have all my like beef bouillon, my chicken bouillon, all of that stuff in it. As soon as I get to a Walmart and buy this stuff. So, and it's a lot less expensive than going into a restaurant, sitting down and having a good hot sit down meal for $25 flipping dollars. It's ridiculous how much it is. I went ahead and had one last night because I don't have anything in my, I don't have all the food I need to do all this yet. Because the transition into this job has put a big time damper on my ability to eat right on the truck. The expenditure it took to get here, the time off of work it took to get over here, when you change trucks, you don't pull two trucks up next to each other when you're changing a company and just transfer everything. No, you got to clean out your truck, turn it in, go to the new job, go through orientation, get the new truck, drive to your house, and put everything back on. That's over a month of time that you got. So you're kind of stuck eating truck stop hot dogs and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. I love truck stop hot dogs. They are amazing, especially Love's truck stop hot dogs. Buddy, all beef hot dogs, 2 for $4.44 or something like that. It's well worth it. They're yummy, and they got all the fixings. You get mayo, mustard, and spicy mustard if you want. You can put jalapenos on them, all the lettuce, the onions, and the sauerkraut if you want it. They got that ready for you. It's right there. It's great. Dang, that's pretty good. That's yummy. That's yummy coffee. Did I show you what the coffee was? Where did I put the coffee? There it is. It's the medium roast premium instant smooth and balanced, but it's not the regular instant like Folgers. It's just finely ground. I'm not gonna take it out of there. Finely ground, super finely ground, to where it pretty much dissolves into a coffee. But the grounds that do exist, this thing holds them. Can you see that? Yeah, they're kind of in there. I think I just dumped a couple of drops on the floor. I'll have to clean that up now. Anyway, yeah, so it's easy to eat healthy on the truck. It's cost effective. It actually gives a driver a little more sense of purpose, a little more drive to do the right thing and get the proper food in them. It's important, especially when you're doing what I'm doing. I don't bump docks anymore. I actually 100% hand unload. I load the truck off another truck, and I bit my lip earlier and it kind of hurt. Anyway, I 100% hand unload. I take one pallet, I take it to the back of the truck, set it down, tear all the stuff off, all the shrink wrap off it, and then start handing the boxes down to the families that show up to pick it up. It's basically an LTL plex, LTL means less than load. So each stop is very much so less than load. It could be anywhere from 15 or 20 boxes to 250 boxes per stop. But it's 100% hand unload, and it takes me about 2 days to unload a truck. And right now I'm averaging 2 trucks a week. So we'd have because it takes 2 days to unload a truck, sometimes 3 days. And of course you got your 34-hour reset, so that's 2 days. And then you got the day that you're gonna transfer a load. So it kind of, some of them overlap, some of them don't, but it takes about a week to load and deliver two full trailer loads of product. and it'll wear you out. Let me tell you, man, the first 2 weeks that I was on this account, or this with this company, I felt like I had, been thoroughly beat up by Mike Tyson. Every bone, every muscle in my body was just as sore as it could be. And then I finally acclimated to it, and now it's not a big deal, you know. But I do need that. I mean, I'm using calories. I dropped a bunch of weight right off the bat. I lost my belly. I had a trucker's belly, and it's finally going away. So, but again, you're always in fat burning mode, so you got to replenish. And it's, when I was with Creek Carrier, I was doing high intensity interval training. In other words, keeping my heart rate up for, what was that, 15 minutes, 15 full minutes. I would either run, walk, sit-ups, push-ups, and all that in empty trailers, and then I would stop for 2 days, because it takes 24 to 48 hours to replenish all the calories that you use out of your bloodstream, for your body to restock your bloodstream with calories. So you're on fat burning mode for a long time. And so you just, you wouldn't fast, but you would cut down on your intake, your fat intake. You'd eat mostly proteins and whatnot to sustain your mind. Your body's already getting carbs from the fat that you got stored up. So I'd do that. But it was still very, very difficult to drop the weight, because I wasn't doing anything. I was sitting in that seat, and I would drive up, I'd bump a dock, I'd sit there. When they were all done, I'd drive away, I'd go get my next load, and the most exercise I got was getting out and winding down the landing gear on the trailer, unhooking and hooking another trailer, winding it back up and leaving. That's it. So now every stop is anywhere from 15 minutes to 45 minutes, and I'm humping. I'm really getting after it, taking anywhere from 800 to 2,000, 2,500 pounds off at a time. I mean, even though you're bringing it from the pallet down to the deal, you're up and down and up and down. So you got your leg muscles, you got your back muscles, you got your core. Your core is getting worked out like crazy, and you feel it at the end of the day. You really do. You feel it, and you're drinking water like it's going out of style. Like, oh man, I think they're going to run out of water. I better get some more, type of thing. And my wife, I always mention my wife on here. Did I tell you I love my wife? Did I tell you she's the best thing that ever happened to me? Did I tell you that when I met her, my life changed for the better forever? I always told myself, I'm going to get married one time. Thank God I found the woman I love. She got me this. This is a circle, okay? I think if anybody doesn't know what a circle is just a water bottle, and it's got this cartridge that you put in it. That's a flavor cartridge. And then, of course, that's just a big old opening. You can drink out of that, or you could put this on there and drink out of it. So you push this little deal right there. You push that, and it breaks. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, that's right, because it fell off my bed and hit top first. But anyway, you push that, and the top pops off. Top pops off, and you got your little deal. Drink right through it. Yummy. That's a Honey Crisp apple. And it tastes just like an apple. It's really good. But you can dial it. Let's see. Get that stinking broken thing out of the way. You can see, focus, you flip. Can you see the hole going by there? Those are numbers. Come on, man. Is that what they do? They do this? Anyway, those are numbers. And they can dial it. They can dial it all the way from 0 all the way up to 10, depending on how rich you want the flavor. I usually do it on 1 or 2, so I can make the flavor last a little bit, because they are a little bit spendy. They're a few dollars a pack for one cartridge. But I think this is a quart, if I remember right. Put it underneath the big deal over here. Yeah, it's hand wash only. Okay, 2018. It doesn't say. It does not tell me what this is. I'm going to say it's a quart. I'll have to measure it out with a measuring cup later. But I drink, 3 or 4 of these a day. I'm constantly going through them. I just have it right next to me in the trailer. So when I get a little bit thirsty, I just grab this and down a big old swaller and keep on moving. So when I'm at the house, I do the same thing. I'm out there working, doing the honeydew list out there. And This shirt is uncomfortable as a get out. I'm going to throw it away. It feels like wool. So anyway, yeah, this is how I eat. This is how I live on the truck, and I'm going to get better at it. I can make my own coffee on the truck. I could almost not leave this truck. If I had a little bathroom on this truck, it would be ideal, but that would be bad. I don't want to stay on the truck for millions of years. So, I know if you don't drive truck, this is probably like, well, who cares? But if you do drive truck, this is good information. Take it in and look in the description down below, because I'll put in all these different websites that my wife shared with me, and we'll figure it out here, and we'll keep it going down the road, and getting it done. So all y'all have a good, blessed night, and we will talk at you later. God bless.